Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. We come for another reading. This time we're going to look at your person who left. So somebody has just left, or somebody said you need more time, or somebody just left you in a limbo, no contact, no reply, any sort of energy you could be right now. So we're going to look at why this happened exactly. Maybe you did not have been told why. Maybe the person left you in limbo without explaining anything. If not, and you know why, we're going to look at it, what's next step and why is the person doing it, and what was the reason really they left, or they stopped contacting you, or they needed more time, or they just sort of drifted away from you emotionally. And so I'm going to divide that into 3 piles, so we'll be able to look more deeper into each of you situation. It's still a general reading, so whatever, not everything will resonate with you. Take what it does, of course. Listen to your intuition always, and take what messages are for you. Leave the others for somebody else. And it's timeless, so whenever you come to watch it, there will be something for you. You are drawn to it for the reason. So I haven't not put the pies, I just shuffled the tarot for that. And I'm going to put the pies right now, because they're a little bit wobbly, and the size of the cards is not the same, and I find it awkward to put them in, and keep them nice and straight and everything. But yeah, we got 3 pies, so you can choose it. I'm not using crystal for choosing, but I'm going to pull up some charms, so it might give you extra information which pile is for you. So pile 1, we have a it's moving, moth or dragonfly, if you like, representing transformation. Pile 2, I'll have a 2 one. We have a feather and the moon, divine feminine, or some emotional time, and the feather, which is being protected by your angels, usually representing the protection, the guidance. And then we have a heart, of course, representing love. That's the pile 3. So pick the pile and we're going to get started. I'm going to move those to the pile number 1 with the dragonfly, or moth if you like it. We have in here the underworld, the triggers, name, card, place, and I'm going to pull them up here. 7 and 6. 7, no, 6 and 7. 6 and 7, most likely. I'm absolutely in love with you. Do you even see me that way? So there you go. You probably know why your person has drifted away from you, or emotionally disengaged, or just left you. But I hear hereby more that your person has left, sort of. But it did not explain it exactly why. It did not, blame you for that situation even. It's more that your person felt is not worthy of this love. So your person definitely loves you. It's a big love here. But there is something, that dark part, the underworld. Something which your person deals inside. So we have a number 6 here, which is the lovers. So it represents the divine love. I immediately I heard the counterparts here when I had those cards. So for some of you, that will resonate with the counterpart. So your counterpart has just walked away, you could say. So there is a separation. So there is a probably cycle, or you completed one cycle but the healing hasn't been done, and your person has decided he needs to go do it on her or his own way to get the, healing, to complete the healing. Now, seven in chariot, so it's again a spiritual growth movement. So your person did it for with genuine pure heart, not not wanting to harm you, not wanting to trigger you because of his own wounds, own hurts it carries. So decided to move away, not with the intention, not pulling you down here. So whether it's a counterpart journey here or not, your person is aware of that is not going to work out because there is something inside that emotional healing needs to take place, that it affects this relationship, affects this connection, causing imbalance here. It can be, it can be balanced and harmonious connection in the state your person is right now. Let's pull more cards. And see what else. So there's definitely love. There's a beautiful love here. Because if the person leaves to give you space, because it feels like has to deal with himself or herself first. There's some wounds not healed. There are some things not transformed. There is some limited beliefs, blocks there, and it leaves you, so it does not triggers you and pull you, lower as well. At the moment, your person is a cliche again, which I don't like. In the dark night of his souls, yeah, is God had sort of awakening to the fact that there is a lot still need to be transformed. There's a work need to be done on herself or himself. And he got divine timing, believe in right timing. Why your person has gone? Because it wasn't the right time. So if you just, have this cycle with your counterpart, for example, it wasn't the right time. You tested it, maybe not the first time, maybe second, third time, and it's still not the right time. There's still something which has to be, something has to transform, something has to heal, something has to be solved or deeply understood in this journey, and there is a more time needed. What else we can see here? So the other person needs this time, separation time, whether it's a contact, no contact. Most likely I can feel it here, there is no contact. There's a hermit energy here. Pretty much in my own word. Don't want to affect anybody but my energy, and I don't want to be affected by somebody else too. I have to deal with this myself. That's the sort of message here. Relationship connecting. So believe in the right timing. In right timing, that connection will be perfect and harmonious. So I shall return here, I can hear. So there will be return when the transformation takes place. There will be return when your person is ready. Now on the bottom of the deck, there is competition, the other woman. So what I actually hear is, for some of you, it might be somebody else. In this time when it wasn't somebody else, there was no cheating involved there before your person left you. But in between the time you will be contacted again, or your person will return. There might be other experiences your person needed, karmic experiences. There might be a third party which your person has to experience to understand your connection with you, because it's quite a deep connection. Briefly, There won't be such connection like is with you. I know it might sound like, if somebody loved me, then he would not look somewhere else. People don't always look through the encounter part also, Journey, if it does resonate with you. People don't always look through the, listen to the heart. They sometimes do everything to silence the heart and soul, and they only operate on the ego. And ego does not, understand the terms of real love. Ego understands terms of selfish love, of satisfying myself. So if your person's working on self-worth here, it might be trying to prove himself or herself that is worthy in the eyes of somebody else because it did not feel worthy in your eyes. And it's not your fault that you did not show the love. It's their fault. I mean, it's their fault. It's not their fault. It's the wound. It's the limited belief they have. And they need to, not prove themselves, but experience something to awaken them to the fact that is not true. That is a self-imposed belief based on certain experiences in life. So for some of you, it resonates with that, having the brief different connection there. Not a love connection, not a really deep connection. Maybe connection, I can see that more like based on physical attraction, not at a spiritual soul connection. For some of you, that competition mean they want to try other things. So it doesn't matter if it's a counterpart connection or not. They want to experience other things in life, or they want to achieve other things first. So they can feel worthy in their own ways, and they come to offer it, when they come back, they offer you something tangible, something they will be proud of. They want to offer you something, that's why. So we got like two types of energies here. Okay, let's grab the tarot. I think I need to make a bit of different space here to fit all the cards. And look what tarot is saying about it. They walk away. Pile one. They don't talk to you. There's no contact. They need time. As we see, they need time because they need time for healing. They need time to experience certain things, to get awakened. It's not like you can avoid certain experiences in your life. If you need to have them, you're going to have them. That's how it looks like. So let's have a look. What else we can see here? Oh, quite a bit, but they're not going to go. I think that's the only one that goes. There you go, number 7, Chariot again. Fast and rapid spiritual transformation, development, movement, gaining the balance, gaining the clarity of the situation. And that self-worth they needed here. 3 of Staff, 3 of Wands. There is the clear thing is they want to be with you. They see you as a long-term, as a divine connection, the life connection, as a partner, as a life partner. But they know it. They need that sort of maturity, which means they need that experience. They need to sort themselves out here. But the goal is clear. They just need this time. And you probably both need this time because it's divine timing to be, in a nice and harmonious relationship. You both need this time. Each of you for something else, whether you're counterparts or not, you need this time. So let's have a look what your person think about you now then, in this situation, whether you want contact or not. Now, if you're observing, you sort of spying on your person, for example, on social media, you won't see much. You won't see much because you won't be no much posting, no much socializing here. If you see anything, it will be more sort of philosophical, in a philosophical nature, in a philosophical nature, that, it will indicate that your person is actually spending this time very, working on themselves, And we got nine of, I'm just watching, showing you cards, but I'm saying anything. Okay, nine of coins. We got nine on pentacles. Yeah, your person is definitely thinking about, this is what I want. I want this relationship, this connection, but then I want to be ready. I want to have something to offer. And your person believes that it can offer you the things, that it can come out of this state victorious. We got chariot, balance, understanding exactly his own, or her own nature, her own soul, and what is needed there. I think I got more space, yeah. And there is a, sharing with you whatever they achieve. In the meantime, they're not only going to work on themselves, but they're going to work on some foundation of your connections or your relationship. So building those foundations in physical reality. So they will like to, maybe build a career, have more money, working of things that build that builds the family later on in a physical sense. And we have a 5 of staffs, so we have in reverse. So what's happened, the person there definitely is disengaged from sort of what other people think about him or her, and wants from them as well. They only concentrate on their own development and own achievements, and getting ready to be in that great relationship with you. Sounds very much like a counterpart connection here for lots of you. Not for all of you, but for lots of you. So what does your person feels about you then? Let us go thinking of creating the family, building the foundation, having the home together, having family, of course living together. What your person feels about you is daughter of coins. So you go page of pentacles here, I think, in traditional tarot. So again, it feels like they planted the seeds. They believe it, they planted the seeds. They believe it, they show you the love. That's why you are still loyal. That's why you are still, you can say waiting. You are in the moment that you still, that person is still in your heart, and you're not moving on. The connection is really strong. You are able to wait, and you are okay to wait. I can see, and they see you as somebody who waits for you. So if you need your time for your own development, for your own things, that's fine. Have your time. I'm there. I'm gonna do my own things. No problem. Yeah. So you're patient in it. So for lots of you, that will be a counterpart connection, and you are in that stage of it, of detachment, letting your person, have the freedom, of course, to do whatever they want, to experience whatever they want, what they needed, to heal what they needed. But the seed were planted and is slowly growing every single day on the counterpart journey. There is transformation taking place. Again, divine timing. It will completely blossom, blossom like all the flowers. When is the time for it? Where is the time for it? So you're both building foundations of this connection still. Now the foundations are in the physical. You want to build a real foundation. It's not just only that, feelings, and you have it with each other, and spiritual connection, soul connection, but you want to, that you're going to be together, and you need that stabilization in your life. You need something. You need a place where you're going to live. You need, what you're going to do together, and, the family, children, you would like to have it as well. So it's like, patience of working on it for both of your side. Your person see you as somebody who's also give to it, and know it that it will grow slowly, that it would take time to, everything to evolve to the level where you both really ready. for the great, amazing relationship. We have a hangman here. So your person is just is that sort of limbo, but not limbo in a negative way. Limbo, the pause in which is needed to sort things out. Pause for reflection about what is really needed and what I can do towards it. And we have a beautiful sun here coming on it. So yes, that is enlightening reflection. That is enlightening and reflection. Reflection which helps you grow and moves you forward. And let's have a lastly look at the guidance for you in this situation. So what's the guidance now? Because it might take time, as we see. The guidance is victim consciousness. So if you can see that, I'm going to put it in the middle there. So again, we have number 12, which is the hangman again. So patience, we're looking at the patience, not engaging into thinking that I've become a victim of this person, and this person now decided, whenever you come back or not, and I have to wait, like a stupid, like I don't have anything better to do, That's what my ego might tell you. It's not true, of course, but the ego creeps in sometimes. We have also unleash your creativity. So yeah, do not just wait and don't do anything. You create as well. You plant your own seeds. Pretty much is a counterpart energy here. Plant your own seeds. Unleash your own creativity. 3 in 1. We got magician. Manifest what else you would like in life, and manifest how you want this relationship to unfold in the future. Manifest it as a balanced, a great relationship. This is the Empress. Just manifesting something new come into existence. Something that is synchronized with both of your energy and synchronized with the divine, because there's a divine connection here. So you are called to be patient, concentrated on your own development, achievements too. Love is there. 2 and 8. Again, we go High Priestess here, and we get 8, which is a strength card. So that love is strong. Nothing can break this bond. Nothing, even if you will see anything anywhere. For example, you will see on the social media that your person is, I don't know, you might see the photo with somebody, with a different, woman or man, and you may feel like your person is having fun with somebody else. What you see is not what it is. That's the first of all. So do not get engaged into that. Just concentrate your own things, because that love is strong. It's unbreakable. For a lot of you, it's a twin flame love here. But for the rest of you, it's still strong divine soul connection, soulmate connection, divine partnership. And that needs time sometimes. Sometimes here it needs time. That's need healing. That's need understanding who we are. That needs sorting our spiritual, development as well, and transformation and light, to be ready for it. Okay, I think that's what I've got here. I'm not going to dig it more. I just wanted you to know how the situation looked like, so you don't need to, sort of worry or be the victim, consciousness victim there of your ego, who tells you otherwise, or try to make you think that you've been cheated or used, or it's nothing like you feel it is. It is like you feel it is inside. You know it very well. It is exactly what your intuition tells you. Okay, the pie 2 now. We have that feather and that moon. Yeah. Your person has left, or your person has left you in the limbo. No contact, or no explanations, or just needed more time. Let's see why and what is happening here. And what's next then? If we can see. So we go the Bardo and the Strand. That is interesting thing, you know, here. You have like two, if you can have a look at very deep inside, we have like two sort of egg spheres. This is the oval shape and this is a sphere shape. But it's like some point, something which sort of attract somebody and is leaving something for something more seductive, I would say, because that's how it feels, very seductive. I don't know what is it yet. Let's have a look in here. We got Ascension, Spiritual Path Awakening. Okay. Just one space. That explains. Happiness is my priority. Oh my god. 3, 6, and 8. Very interesting. I miss you, do you? Okay. So again, you know, the pile one had very similar message. I mean, energy, maybe not necessarily you see. The person has left or left you in the no contact on a certain limbo, something, because the person feels like, doesn't feel happy fully in this relationship. But he doesn't feel happy because he's not happy with herself or himself. He feels like he misses something. The soul is missing something. The soul knows there is a different way. And he needs to find his way. This happiness is my priority. Priority number 3 is my priority to understand what I feel, to understand my own soul here. And I just want space, because to understand that I need to be with myself again. The person needs space, definitely. If your person said to you, I just want space, exactly, or says I need some time for myself, I need to think about it, then exactly your person, what the person says, exactly the truth. You have not been lied in this matter. 6 is the lovers. So they also have that sort of internal crisis about what love is and what is not. And we have number 8, which is strand. So they miss you because they feel some bond, you know, with you, some connection with you, but they don't feel. I don't want it to sound like something very trivial. It's not trivial. Whatever you had it together, it was a love, and it is a love. But now I don't feel like it was the love they were waiting for. They're waiting for something deeper. And they miss you because they got used to you and they were safe and comfortable with you and had a good time with you as well. Hence, I'm seeing that now. It's like I'm leaving a good, comfortable situation. I'm leaving the partner who cares about me and loves me for something I don't even know for what, but I feel this call to look for something else. Okay, I think now I have explained that how it really is. So let's look deeper into that. Oh, there's too many. This is interesting because I feel this energy of this person it's quite sad here, you know. It feels sad because your person thought you're going to have a good life together. Shapeshifter. That connection was approved by everyone, not only by you, you know. It was like, you know, your families were involved. Maybe you have children together, so there was a perfect connection externally. Everyone would look at us. They are great with together. Such a great couple they are. Very often people say, look at them, they're such a great couple. They love so, you know, they live so nicely together, to do everything together. And then it ends up, that is not what it looks like always, because nobody knows what is inside, deep inside the person. Unless the person is so vulnerable to tell you about it, which is not, you know, that often like we think. Because if you build things with somebody, if you build certain structure foundations, if you got house with somebody, if you got mortgage, if you got children, it's hard to just leave and just think, I'm going to look for, I don't know, whatever. Something is calling me and I'm going. People says you are mad. You lose your senses. You have family, great partner, everything, whatever you need, and you want to behave like you are a teenager who's looking for some, thrills of the heart. That kind of situation is there. So your person is a shapeshifter actually, because it's thinking about what the soul's needed, which a lot of people do not listen to the voice of the souls. On the other hand, is just complying with, is just, oh my goodness, what I did not want to see that on the bottom of the deck, but just see it, guys. So twin flame. It's not twin flame connection here, but your person most likely looking for that connection here. Doesn't matter whether it will be that person or not. It looks for it because it needs ascension. That is spiritual awakening. It needs a spiritual. It might be he's already have it, this awakening. That's why it might feel the connection with somebody deeply, or might just remember that there is someone they have a divine connection. So tough situation here. A tough situation here, but yeah. So yes, your person is definitely trapped. Not trapped because you are not the, you are the bad partner for it. Trapped because it's not what they're looking for in life. There was a certain experience and they look for it and they had it, but now they feel trapped in conventions. Trapped in models. They exist which they don't want to. But they need freedom. They look for the spiritual development here. But they have it. Oh, that's another one here on the bottom. They have safety and comfort, which they acknowledge it. They are grateful for it. They respect you for the time and love, for the time you have together, the love you give it, and of everything you had it together. They do acknowledge that and they respect that. That's why it's so hard for them to just go away and leave all. And they don't want to leave in a sense of, I go my way, you go my way, and we never meet again. No, they don't want that way. They do respect you a lot. Social media, keeping tabs, we have in here. Now they're searching someone, not searching for somebody else, searching for answers. Why the soul is calling. And maybe searching for who is the twin flame connection. Because they feel a strong connection with somebody else. And in time, it might be burdening them as well, because they feel like, why I'm thinking about somebody else when I am, I'm having a great relationship here, maybe marriage and everything. They don't feel it very moral, and they don't feel good about it. And we get unexpected on the bottom. So this happened suddenly. There was a spiritual awakening. And they might met the twin flame. They might. So for some of you might resonate. In the physical too. They might met it online. They might met it in the spiritual realm when they have awakening. They might connected it telepathically. Or they might just find out what is it. There is a lot of situations here where might be about it. It does not include any betrayal here, guys. So there was no betrayal at all. Twin flames are not about that anyway. And then we got marriage, sacred union. There you go. They're definitely looking for sacred union. And even they might be married. You might be in marriage yourself, but it's not that spiritual marriage they're looking for. And I'm sorry, apology. I'm sorry, I did not want to hurt you. I genuinely want to build up future with you and have family with you. And I thought I love you, and your person loves you, but it's not that spiritual soul connection they are looking for. That spiritual soul connection might not be a connection which will give them marriage or physical relationship, but they're looking for it. They're looking for the experience of it. They're looking for the experience divine partnership, twin flames, which is my own transformation. It's not about physical connection. It's not about even romantic connection in a lot of cases. It's about connection with myself. Okay, let's take a different deck of cards now. I'm going to use that one. I think I'm going to use this one. So let's have a look what your person think about you now. I have one card flip off. I think it was Page of Wands in the reverse. And I know what does it mean. They want to really, the Sun here and the King of Swords, they want to be free. Not in a sense they need to be, you know, you leave me alone, as I said it, and we will not contact, we will not know each other anymore. No, they want to freedom for pursuing on the journey with a spiritual awakening. They want to be King of Swords. Fair, just, they don't want to hurt anybody, and they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to crush and destroy whatever you build together. They want to be a part of the life, just same as your life. They want to care about it always. If you have children together, of course they want to care about it. But they want to, you know, have the freedom of not being trapped in certain models and situations that they need to care about you or your children or the family build up together, from the sense of duty and the sense of, you know, I have promised or I have married you, now I need to fulfill it whether I like it or not, because otherwise everyone would look at me and say I'm a bad person, I'm a bad husband, I'm a bad wife, you know. And so it's a very sensitive situation to be just, not to hurt. So what they think about this, they need to be solved. They need a strength to solve this. They need a strength to walk away, but not leave you. So this sort of disengage both of you in a karmic sense here, because it looks like your relationship was a sort of karmic relationship. And they want to walk away, but they don't want to disregard it. They don't want to, you know, lower the meaning of this relationship you had, this connection you had it. Because it served them as a great lesson as well. It helps them to actually awaken, because it was a good relationship, quite harmonious. So they feel loyal to you as well, and they feel you being a big part of their lives. But Knight of Swords, they have the goal. They have the goal to improve themselves, to transform themselves. And they need to do it, despite of whatever, you know. It's not going to be easy, you can see it. It's not going to be so comfortable as they have it now with you. Well, what do they feel about you now? They are very gentle, you know, feelings here. I can feel it. It's like, it's really, your person does not want to hurt you at all. But because, you know, it's a karmic relationship here, the experience. If you two carry on like that, you will not be both fulfilled. And your person knows that. You might not know it yet, but you might find out in some time. Eight of Shields. Yeah, you build it up quite bits together, you know, quite a life together, you know. You've done it together, really. You were working in partnership here. It was a good life. It was a good experience, a good time. But now he said, I need to build myself. And then we got justice in reverse, yes. There's a fear of not giving you, the justice. If I leave, how you will feel, you might feel it like I have used you. I am the one who, and for sometimes you might feel like that. Because you will feel, hurt, abandoned, broken-hearted maybe. But you will understand that it was, your person hasn't done that because he want to hurt you, hasn't done it for the good of both of you. The time will show that actually it will be probably more caring and more, open with you than any that ever before. It will be the best friend of yours. And not think that is not happening. It does happen in life quite often. Now, the more often than we think, because people think if the two people leave and one leave, whatever reasons are, they never need to be in a good terms with themselves. No, they're sometimes amazingly good friends, the best friends. If they understand it, why. If they understand why their experience of in their lives, they experience together. So what's the guidance here? Guidance for you is say what you mean it. Take off your masks. An entrapment. So, paradox then. You are not so fully happy and fulfilling this connection too. It's comfortable. You live in it and you're fine. You're enjoying it. You're such a character that you're enjoying whatever you are in. Trying the best of it. But there is, people that take off your masks. Oh, there's a number 11 here. There is something there deep inside you also looking for. Justice again, this 11. So it's not about, if you have something what you need to say to your person, and there's mutual respect between you, say it. Your person will understand it. Nevertheless, and never mind of what situation, and the person will understand it. If it springs up from your ego and you will be upset and you say what, hurt words, your person will understand it. It will not take it, back, and he will not give you back as well. It's on that level now that they want. But the thing is, do not entrap both yourself. Do not try to keep pretending that this relationship is amazing and in front of everybody and on the word. Talk to each other what you really need. Because each of you is in a bit of different stage of your spiritual journey. And in doing it a different way, of course, your unique way. So your person is talking about the twin flame, that is the way awakening they had it. Maybe they met it, maybe they feel the energy of it, maybe they found out it and they just, feel it, certain things. And that's the way of their awakening. And your one is going to be different. Your feelings will be different. And talking to each other is the best way here. Living in each other's space and freedom with respect. It looks like here you can really talk to each other, like a two mature, emotionally balanced people. There's no need to argue. You just need to overcome the fear of, I need to tell the truth. It's more what is externally visible than what you two, between each other, you two can solve it. It's more what the outside world would be, but I don't think you two really that care that much about it, what others people think. Even if your family will be talking, different ways about your person, is this bad or something, you know the truth. And you don't need to follow it what others says, of course. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that here. Really interested, what would that, what will happen, when this is gonna happen, that you two have that sort of honest conversation here and will be solved. I never, I lost my deck. Oh yeah. I have never had situations like that somebody's on the edge to leave because of the twin flame connection. Okay, pile number 3 now. Your person has left you in limbo, or no contact, or said it just needs more time. We have a love because we have a heart, so we have a love straight away here. So what's going on? Why? And what's next? The stone and the forest. Very interesting. Again, some freedom things. The stone and the forest. Lost. Ghosted, blocked, cut off. Be more selfish, and I'm too afraid to talk. Okay, your person has left you. I will be more like you left the person. I think you might have an argument and you told your person, go away, go to hell then. And you just block her, cut it off, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. So you left, I get feeling like you left your person in the dark forest alone, and trapped, inside, sort of boxed with their own emotions, got something to say, can't say, because you just don't want to hear it. And your person is afraid to talk because you are very, very emotional person and you're reacting. And you're saying the words you don't want to say sometimes. So most likely as your person is just away because he's scared to approach you now after the argument you had. It scares to, it's afraid to talk to you because you just cut it off. Like, it's sort of like you felt like you were hurt. Whatever the argument was about, you felt like you were hurt and you were right, and your person has nothing to defend themselves, and you just got enough. You wanna, you don't want to talk about it. You most likely want to be apologized as well, but I'm not sure about that yet, so I'm really gonna look at more about the feeling of it already. I can hear apology here. So what else with this situation? So you sort of paralyze your person by this outrage of emotions and of words. You've got red energy, so there's a red here. It's like, suddenly, hearing from them, that was in pile 2. Suddenly you have told everything you kept inside. And it was quite a lot and quite too much in one go. So we got call hearing from them. Now, you will want to hear from them, but they are scared to talk. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to approach you. This too came. Single, not in relationship. And block, obstacles. There is a block created by what has happened. Now we got that single, not in relationship. What does it tell me straight away? You have just pretending like the person does not exist. Now, for some of you, your person will be pretending too that you don't exist. They really want to talk to you, but because they can't or because they're scared, they would just pretend that nothing happened. Maybe if you got your social media, you change your, how they call the status, you change it. I don't have social media, so I'm not really much about it, how this working there. But yeah, it changes status into the single suddenly when everybody knows that is not sort of true, but you just want to pretend like this person doesn't exist, and your person also pretend like, oh fine then, let's play that game then. I'm going to also be single that way. On the bottom of it we have dating, meeting someone new. There you go, and pretending, a great pretending that you going to see somebody else, somebody better. I'm going to meet somebody better. I'm going to, date, and I'm going to show it on my social media anywhere I am, or in this real life, that I'm interesting in other people, and you just sort of I cut you off completely. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So this is mutual energy. Both of you pretending that this happened, that you cut off the another person. So let's dive deeper now. Because I want to still know why you went into this argument suddenly. Okay, so we got a King of Pentacles in reverse. And this be more selfish was just catching my eye. And then we got King of Pentacles in reverse. Not being generous, no one to give. So if your person did not give you enough time, that's what you thought. That's what the argument was about. That was the reason of it. You say you don't have that time for me, or you know. So there was some expectation which were not fulfilled. Four of Cups in reverse as well. So what's happening now? Why this argument and the Tower? There you go. This argument was the cleaning act. There was a cleaning act because there was no balance of giving and take in this connection or relationship. So it was a cleaning act. Each of you felt, I can feel it. Each of you felt like one is not giving enough to it. There were some expectations which nobody fulfilled because the expectations were not even discussed. If you have something, at least you discuss it, what you've got, what you will like. Yeah, but nothing was told. And it came to that point, like you say, you are like that, you're not giving me this one, and then, the other person is defensive. And there's a Tower, there's a breakthrough, is a completely breakthrough, complete cutting off. Now you can reflect. That's the moment of truth, to reflect it on it, what you really want, and what you have done in this relationship that it didn't work well. We get Three of Pentacles. And we got that Three of Pentacles came in reverse, I'm afraid. So not working together. You were not both willing. You were not able to compromise. Or you were not able to, understand other person's feeling and what other person wants. Okay. Let's have a look what your person think about you then now. Lovers in reverse. Oh. There was a love, but it's blocked. Even if it was a love, really good love there, the blockage is strong right now. It's sort of, this love turned not into hate, but it turns of disgust of the other person, and thinking, reflection, how what I love you, and I gave you so much love, and how could I love you? You are such a person, like, you are so selfish. We don't match to each other. We never matched, How can we so, being with together for so long, for example, and yeah. So that's why your person thinks. It's just in the mind now, there are all these questions coming. Whether is it true? There is a real blockage here. The heart is wounded. It's close for this connection. It's close for you. What does your person feel about you now? Sorry, feel about you now. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. It feels that you had a lot to offer, actually. But whether you wanted to take it, or you see it, or you expected something else from it, and that was never shown, it feels like about you, like, I tried to give you everything, but you have not appreciated in my heart, and I feel hurt by this. I feel really hurt by this. Even still, your person feels like it can give you all of it, but it has a feeling that you are not ready. Wait, you see that one, judgment in reverse. You are not ready for, you know, to raise from your own, how to call it, on your expectations. You're not ready to drop certain beliefs you have it about how it's supposed to look like, and to see what you really got, what is really offered to you. You see it in a different light. You don't, and you want it your way. I need to say that you really want it your way, and you don't accept any other way. You don't see it. How could you actually work this out, you know in terms of that things could be done differently or given differently? There's like a clash of um, life lifestyles, clash of vision, and about life, clash of you're clashing with your your images, your visions, your about how the people are supposed to be live together, and how to build up the relationship, how to do other things together. That is a clash. There is a misunderstanding. There is a difference of opinion, which seems to be very strong here. So just I want to put different card here. I didn't do that for other pies, to see what have caused you to being so stubborn in this situation. It might not be you as stubborn, you just don't see that it could be different for some reasons. You might be, so much in the certain beliefs, live in certain beliefs, shadow work, yeah. You need to heal that. This is how you've been learned, and you don't want to give up on certain model of how it's supposed to look like for you. It's your limiting belief. The pattern you're operating for it. You need to awaken, You need to awaken to different perspective. You need to see different things. And then as soon as the person will be fulfilling what you wanted, you will repeating the same thing again. And that is not your first relationship. I can hear you've done the same thing. When the person was not, giving you what you want, then you were getting into tantrums like a child, and that probably, it comes from your childhood or in the past lives, that you have that sort of feeling. If you don't get what you want, then you need to throw a tantrums or something to be heard, maybe, because your needs are not fulfilled or nobody cares. And now it's so ingrained in you, that belief that you need to do that you need to be, you need to shout, scream, expect, you need to put pressure on somebody, that you do it subconsciously. You do it, it comes from your subconscious, and unconsciously you're just reacting to it. After that, you sit and think about it, but it's so hard to move on from it, because it's an old wound which is there. It's an old, very old pattern. You operate on it. And yeah, that blocks you, the reading is not about you, but is what your person is. So your person just got one of them. It doesn't need to be the love affair for you. It has happened quite often in your life, in other things. You're going to react like that. And then you might be, after that, you might, be, you cool down and thinking that there is, you feel unhappy with it, but you still keep on going, and you will be pretending that, I don't care. If I don't get it my way, I don't care, I move on, I get it somewhere else. it's tough, you know. It's a tough energy, and then you don't feel happy with it. Nobody will feel happy with this energy. That needs to be unblocked. That needs to be left. Heal. Have faith. 2 and 2. High Priestess, yeah. You need to have that understanding that this is not what is going to happen as well all the time, because you're repeating this pattern. That's why. The thing is going to be yet revealed to you to help you with it. You have some guidance for ascension as well, to understand what you need to get rid of it, because you will be so tired and sick of it, what you're doing, what you're repeating these patterns, especially in relationship, that you will in some point, there you go, alchemy, again to High Priestess, and then 5 Emperor, no Emperor, sorry, Hierophant, awakening again, enlightening, wisdom, leaving the old belief system, leaving those things you believe in it, that is okay to be like that, and then move on, and again and again and again, repeating the pattern. You will start listening to your guidance of your heart. Soften it. The High Priestess is somebody who is connected to the intuition and heart, who is not scared to be emotional, but in a good sense. High Priestess can express their emotions, can verbalize what she feels in a kind, honorable and respectful way, not in a shouting. How teachable are you? The question of the divine is, I am ready. And you, oh, you are ready as well. Now, how teachable are you? Number 9. What are we looking for in number 9? 8 is movement, so the movement is taking place. And because number 9 is hermit, time you being yourself with alone. And you got that chance because that person is not going to bother you. Now, first of all, you're not going to see anybody to approach you again and trying again to win you back, which boosts your ego. No, that person is quietly in silence, not going to say anything. It's not even about this person now. It's just another person at the moment in your life. That's what it looks like. Another person in another, another puzzle. And it's time that, all of them has been laid out and now you understand it. That now stay alone. Don't stay alone with yourself, and then the awakening will come. The reflection will come. Now, if you again want to repeat the same pattern, and okay, that person not working, I'm getting another one, that's fine. Again, the same will happen. The same frustration will be there, and you will end up alone again. So this is your chance to finish the pattern. This is your chance to look at yourself from different perspective. Creating the new yourself, the one who deserves to be happy, the one who can be heard by being herself. Don't need to shout and scream and expect something. Don't need to be bossy about. Don't need to be tyrannical. The needs will be heard when you tell them with the, from your heart, when you really say it, what you feel it calmly and peacefully. And when you consider that other people also have sort of needs as you. When two hearts talk together in a peace, in harmony, they can always reach understanding. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, pile 3. And I hope it resonates with you. So please do leave me comments below if it resonates with you and you like it. And if you want any other reading, you might leave some suggestions. And do subscribe. that might help somebody else to find, I don't know, a subscription. I don't know. The comments were helping algorithm to for other people to find the message. And I'll be glad if you can leave some comments. Whatever is that, if it just what pie resonates with you. Anyway, just saying hello. So thank you for today.